I have no complaints about being able to get my associate's degree while still in high school. I've learned much more in the past 2 years at my respective community college than I ever would have at my high school. That being said, I get nothing for it. I get a piece of paper that tells me I have an Associates of Arts degree, but nobody seems to care about this. My biggest pet peeve about this is Running Start versus AP. I understand that AP is a nationally recognized, nationally collaborated upon program. I get it. I understand. Your AP credits should transfer to any university in the United States. You know, you don't even have to accept my transfer credits. Private universities, they don't. I understand that. Community colleges across the United States vary significantly on the level of education and complexities of their courses. I'm okay with that. Personally, I go to a reputed community college, but my degree would only transfer to public state schools. And I understand that. What I didn't understand is that I would be given so little recognition and acknowledgement for my degree. A big public university in my area, I'm not going to say which one, outrightly denied me admittance. And, of course, they don't have a specific reason, which is another issue and complete crap in and of itself. My counselor called them and asked why, and basically it was because my academic standing wasn't up to par with AP kids or whatever. Which, it's crap. That's complete crap. So she reminded the admissions office that, well, all of her junior and senior classes were community college. She is a full-time Running Start student. And then, magically, have her send in her appeal letter as soon as possible. We'll re-examine it and look it over and get back to her and maybe change her decision. And really, I mentioned in my application more than once that I was a full-time Running Start student for the past 2 years. That's so ridiculous. Take the time to look at my application and realize I am a full-time college student, and I have been. I've been taking 18 to 20 credits every quarter for the past 2 years. Universities are saying, well, AP kids are prepared for college, they've done college coursework. No, they really haven't. I mean, they have in a sense, but they don't really understand. I hate AP kids. They complain and moan and whine about their difficult courses and how late they stay up doing homework and and you know what? They have a whole year to do a 5 credit, or sometimes 10 credit if you're doing math, college course. Excuse me, I take that same class in 10 weeks. You have no room to complain. Also, you take one test that determines your grade or whether or not that becomes college credit. In high school, that year-long college course gives you longer due dates, more teacher interaction, more lectures and lessons to learn the material, and yet you're still whining. You don't have the insane amount of outside-of-class reading that college kids do. And this reading, unlike in high school, is typically not discussed in lecture. You're expected to read it on your own time, understand it, and analyze it without that teacher giving you the lecture and pointing you in the right direction like they do in high school. There's no comparison to the amount of work I do to an AP kid. And aside from the vast difference in the amount of college preparation, which is apparently a big deal to universities, which is insane because if it was, I would have gotten into this large public university in my state. The transference from AP to college and college to high school, depending on the way, is different. Running Start students get massively shortchanged. For one AP course, the one AP test, English 3, we'll say, you get a 5 credit English course at Edmonds, which is English 101. I've taken English 101. I earned my 5 credits at the community college in the 10 weeks. A kid who had taken AP English 3 earned not only their full high school credit, 1 credit of high school English, they also earned their 5 credits of community college English 101 English. For me, I took that same exact English 101 course their AP class transferred as, and when it's taken back to high school, I am earning half a credit of English and half a credit of elective. I'm getting screwed over, completely screwed over. Talked to the Running Start official for my district, and I've been brushed off. I've been said, we're in compliance with Washington state laws. I know you're in compliance with the Washington state laws. You don't need to keep repeating that to me. I'm not a moron. The other districts don't do this. I've talked to a few of the officials in other districts. Students who take English 101, a 5-credit English course in community college, get 1 full English credit. I don't. For some reason, my required academic English college course is only half a credit of English and half a credit of elective. This class would never be an elective. It's required to get any transfer degree. Her reasoning when I finally got it out of her was, well, we want you to take a full year of English. That's not reasonable. That's not logical. Because if it were, you would have one English class count as 1/3 of a credit of English and 2/3 a credit of elective. Because there are 3/4 of a community college in one school year. Because of all this, my associate's degree is useless. I won't get recognition for it from all but one of the schools I applied to, and that one school that takes it denied me, and I'm now waiting for an appeal. Nobody seems to care. Nobody gives us the credit we deserve. We're screwed over in every possible way because we're trying to further our academic knowledge. If I had stayed in high school, I wouldn't have learned a damn thing. I learned most of everything I have outside of school. And then I went to college, and suddenly I was learning things, and I was analyzing and getting better at the skills I already had. No high school teacher could have done that for me. And it's not fair. It's just not. I'm doing all this work, and I'm working my ass off. But no, I don't get credit for any of this. Not for getting my associate's degree, not for graduating high school with 100 and something college credits to my name. I did it for me. And I will continue to do it for me, to study and to work at it and stay up late and not complain about staying up late like all the AP kids do. Because it's necessary. When AP kids go to university in the fall, they're going to be so far in over their heads. And I wouldn't be. But I was denied. I don't know why I was denied. They won't tell me because, there's no real reason I was denied. By all rights, I'm a transfer student, but you won't let me apply as one. We're working 10 times harder than any high school student. And it's of our own volition. So give us some credit. Just a little. Just a little. Acknowledge that, yeah, maybe we did really well. Maybe we did better than a lot of high school kids. Maybe we actually care about our education and about what we can do in life. We're not trying to take a bunch of classes to get into university, like most AP kids are. We're studying and working and learning and analyzing and growing. No one else is. Everyone else just sees it as another dumb school assignment. But we don't. That's the difference between us and AP kids. And this is why the kids who come after me don't deserve the unjust, heinous treatment I've received, that we've all received as full-time Running Start students in my school district. We don't. The kids after us don't. And I'm fighting for them. I won't be going anywhere because I'm not good enough for the state university and I'm too poor for other universities. But I can't apply for scholarships because there aren't any for a girl who couldn't do sports or take AP classes. There aren't any for me. You know what? That's fine. Because I care. I really care about what I do and what I'm learning. So remember that. Remember that the Running Start kids are the ones who are actually going to do something in life, who actually care about what happens. Because you're screwing us over, and one day you will screw the wrong one of us over.